Hello everyone. So for today's Tutorial Tuesday, I am going to show you a couple of designs that I'm most often asked about. The first one, you're just going to start off using a thicker tipped pen. I'm using a Sharpie here, but you can use whatever you would like. And you're just going to create dots along the page and line them up, and you can do as many or as few as you want. I just did a 4x4 square here, and then starting at the top of the first dot and going to the bottom of the second dot, you're going to do this little swirl and just going from top to bottom over and over again, and I'm just filling in those circles a little bit bigger. And I like to do all of the top and bottoms first, and then when you go back, you start off at the right side of the dot going to the left side of the bottom dot. So right to left, right to left, right to left, all the way throughout the design. And this one, I get asked how to do this one most often. It's my most requested tutorial. So I hope you get the hang of that one. And here I'm just putting a random shape on the page. This would be within your Zentangle, and then you just take a Pigma Micron or whatever pen you have and start creating half circles, and just as many or as few as you want, and you want them to be a little bit thicker. And then you're going to start creating spokes, and you're going to go to the bottom of the line and then starting just above half of where the middle is. On the half circles, you're going to make it so like the spoke is going through that half circle line, and you're just creating a few different spokes here. I just did 3, and then you go back in with a Sharpie or a thicker pen just to color it all in so you can't see that line where it goes through the spoke. And once you get done with that, you are going to choose a pen with a thinner tip than what you have used so far in the design. So I am using a .02 Pigma Micron here, and you're just creating lines in those squares that were created there. And you could do a checkerboard design. You don't have to do all of them or anything, but this is one shading technique that I like to use in some of my designs. It doesn't have to be with just this Zentangle. You can choose wherever you would like to do it. It's just a bunch of straight, quick, fast lines. And if I was going to go back and shade this one, I would just take one of my shading pencils and pick where I would like to shade it. I'm just choosing the top right edge here, and I'm kind of creating a slope design going from the dot to almost to the middle of the swirly line there. And you just do that to all of them. And then this last one here, I was just taking a look at it and I was like, well, you'd probably see underneath it a little bit, so I put a little bit of shading underneath there. And I'm just using the Prismacolor Scholar 2B pencil, and I'm just using my finger to blend it out there. You can use a blending stump or whatever you have on hand, but you don't have to have a blending stump to do that. Now you can also go back and add more shading here. Same idea, just doing an L design and using my finger to blend it out. And just going to show you that technique again. You can see the difference there. It just adds a little bit more dimension when you go back with the pencil. But here's the technique. You just put an L design and use your finger to blend it out. And you can see it just adds a little bit more depth to it. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you tomorrow.